Before we begin, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Hit that bell too, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah. This is Ask John and April, where we take your questions, your comments, we react to them right here. So we're about to do that right now. What question do we have this time, April?
Okay, so this comes from Akua.
Oh.
If you're married and your partner does not want to push your love button, what do you do? And is that grounds for divorce?
Right. So this is from episode 4 about pushing love buttons. In that episode, we talked about how there are different ways that people like to love, and you have to figure out your partner's love buttons and pushing them and figuring out how to make them feel like they're loved. So her question basically is, what happens when the guy doesn't want to or girl doesn't want to do that?
Well,
Is that grounds for divorce?
Yeah, I feel like you can't give up that easily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wouldn't just go, divorce the dude
Right.
and you haven't really done much to see what the problem is. If you push his buttons,
Yep.
maybe it would encourage him to do the same.
Right.
So it can't be both parties saying, no, I ain't pushing his button because he not pushing mine,
Right.
or vice versa. So it's
Right.
like you have to be able to say, you know what, I'm gonna push his buttons even though he's not pushing mine.
Right.
And let's see what happens.
Most of the couples that we give that advice to, what happens is when the person gets good at pushing their significant other's love buttons, that significant other wants to return the favor. That's
Yes.
normally how it works. So maybe this person is unwilling to push buttons because they never feel like theirs ever get pushed. So
Right.
maybe if they spent more time learning how to push the buttons, their buttons would get pushed too.
Yeah,
That's the
I
point.
agree.
So you gotta spend more time doing that. I agree with April. I definitely wouldn't just say, oh, I'm divorcing him or I'm divorcing her just because I'm not getting my buttons pushed. In fact, maybe the person's trying, they're just missing because they're not doing it the right way. A lot of times we try to love people
That's
according to the way that we want to be loved.
Right.
So he may be pushing the buttons that he wants pushed, or she's pushing the buttons she wants pushed, and they end up just missing the mark a little bit. So
Yeah, and I think having that conversation, this is how I like to be loved.
yes.
This is what I need from you.
Correct.
Period.
Yes.
And I think sometimes we are embarrassed to say that or afraid to say that because the response might be, I don't want to do
please.
that,
I
or
wanna do that.
you want me doing that every day?
Right.
I gotta touch you. I don't even
Right,
want to do that,
right.
because it might not be something that they're comfortable with. But again, I think that you have to put yourself out there.
So you're saying a person might feel like they might get rejected, so they don't want to put themselves out there because then their significant other might say, I'm not even interested in doing that. And then
Right.
that person gets their feelings hurt.
Right, or I don't
Yeah.
feel comfortable doing that.
Right.
And of course you don't want your partner to feel uncomfortable, but you have to have the conversation. You have to
Exactly.
talk about it.
Exactly.
So it could just be that he doesn't know or she doesn't know what you need.
That's right. We had a person recently who basically asked us a question along these lines, and they were asking us about pushing love buttons, and we basically gave them the advice that you need to tell your wife specifically that this is what you need and why. And when he did, he realized he had never articulated that to her before, and
Yeah.
that was really the problem. He had an expectation, and so he wasn't getting what he wanted because he never really let her know that's what he wanted.
Right. And he was like, wow, is that easy?
Right. Well, sometimes it's that simple.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So hopefully, that answers your question.
Yeah.
Akua.
Don't divorce him, though, Akua. Stick in there. Hang in there.
All right, go ahead and send in those comments and questions and we will answer them.
Maybe we'll see yours on there next time. See you
All
later.
right, bye.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell to be notified about our next episode.
See you next time.
Bye.